We got a Drew Binsky. I visit the world's largest open air crack market. Let's get into it, see what it's hitting for.
Sao Paulo, Brazil is home to the world's largest open-air drug market called Cracolândia, where the police have no control. Thousands of homeless people gather in public to use crack cocaine, leaving the city in shambles. With no shelter, running water, or sanitation, its residents grapple with dire living conditions. I got in touch with a nonprofit that helps feed the homeless and lift them out of poverty. Together, we're going in to document life on these streets and see why Cracolândia ranks as one of the most dangerous places on Earth. For many people, Sao Paulo's Cracolândia is symbolic of the country's drug problem, with the highest number of crack users in the world. Just one hit can cost as little as a few cents, making it very affordable for low-income users. It's my first time visiting Sao Paulo, and right off the bat, I'm noticing a few interesting things. For one, the city is massive. It's actually the largest city in all of South America. And two, it is incredibly diverse here, thanks to its substantial immigrant population.
This place is so interesting. You have Jews walking around, you have Asians, like fancy restaurants, but just right over those buildings is crackland. Neighborhoods change like this. How are you? Wait, are you Beryl?
I'm Beryl.
Nice to meet you, bro.
We are here in Teniad.
Mm-hmm.
It's an organization, it's an NGO. Main focus is to fight the hunger in the state. So today we deliver around 1,500 hot meals a day. This is a big operation. We have today around 500 volunteers. They come every hour and a half a week. They prepare food. They give people that cannot come eat here. They receive at home. We have a project called Meals on Wheels. Bom dia, bom dia. Beleza, Santos?
Tudo bom?
This kitchen can make 2,000 hot plates a day. Easy.
It's crazy, dude.
Here is people where people come to eat every day. More than the food that they get over here, it's the dignity. We have volunteers that speak to them, give them love, speak, give them attention. Sometimes it's more important than the food. These cars, they deliver food. They deliver food every day to hundreds of families.
We're squishing. Brazilian style. Isn't it crazy that this really nice Jewish community lives right next to this massive open-air crack market?
Unfortunately.
That's crazy. I just drove by it and I was shocked. I was literally shocked.
It's sad because these people, they need help. They need the serious help. They are in drugs. They need to go to a clinic.
There's a huge police station right next to it, and they just stand outside. They don't go inside.
They make sure that there's no violence. But I think we need to try to make a deeper help.
In Hebrew, Teniad means extending a hand. For this charity, extending help to those in need is their everyday mission. And it's pretty cool to see a thriving Jewish community out here with a beautiful synagogue. But they're not the only ones advocating for change in Cracolândia. We are now on our way to meet up with a nearby Christian NGO that has a similar mission, to provide meals for the hungry and reduce harm through music and worship. But I'm still feeling anxious about entering the open-air drug market. All of us need to put on yellow shirts to identify ourselves as volunteers. It kind of feels like we're about to enter a war zone.
All right, we are getting out right now into the streets. Gotta keep my bag secure. There's no gangsters controlling this street here.
This is crack. This is crack.
Oh, I almost just stepped on this guy. Look at them, they're all talking, like right in between people. 1, 2, 3. That's literally insane.
So this is Bom Retiro. See, unfortunately, people live in the streets. São Paulo, it's very interesting. You see people living in the streets, sleeping here, waiting for a plate of food. Where I live, every day in the morning, I wake up in front of my building, 2 people in the street. They don't bother, they do nothing, but they're here because they want. Orientation.
Yes, orientation. Hi.
E se de repente eles estão gravando?
They come to grab you if they see, so we have to be careful. They could come take your phone and your camera.
We're told to leave our stuff. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. It's all my camera equipment, dude.
Bro, look what I'm putting.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Here, look.
Where did you put it? Let me see. Lift up here.
That's where I put my phone, man.
I don't know why bro's surprised. Like, you're going into an area that's filled with drug addicts and everything. Like, any little thing you got on you, rings and everything like that, could be super valuable. Like, you don't think about the little $25 watch or the little $10 ring you bought, or that, you know what I mean? You don't think about like that little thing that you just bought that you thought was like pretty cheap. Like, to them, like, that can last them a few days. You know what I mean? They take a ring off of you, they take a watch off of you, that lasts them, you know what I mean, a week or so, maybe even longer. So like, I don't know, man. It's like, I'm proud of him for going through it and actually doing it, because a lot of people wouldn't have done what he's doing right now. A lot of people don't do what he's doing. A lot of journalists don't do what he's doing. But it's like to be surprised that you gotta leave back so many things and so many valuable items that you yourself, you know what I mean, wouldn't want to lose on an airplane. You know what I mean? Let alone be scared that, oh, I'm leaving this in a car. Like you gotta be very, very, very like protective over the stuff that, like, you know what I mean? Like at least like you leaving in a car that's watched over by a building, and you know what I mean, that got security footage and all of this stuff. So even if someone did try to take you, you know who to go after. Or, you know what I mean, you got footage of it, so then you can go to, you know what I mean, different places, police stations that, you know what I mean, may be able to coverage the damage that you lost.
I'm scared.
I have a zipper pocket that I'm putting it right here.
They are hungry for drugs.
They don't like have knives. They're not gonna like stab me. They're just gonna steal.
It doesn't need to. Why they steal? To sell and to have money to buy crack. When we're gonna go inside, in the left side is where they sell the drug, where the traffickers, where the dealers are over there. Don't look to them. Don't give a look to them.
I'm gonna look only at you guys.
Just follow him. Follow him.
Okay.
Let's follow him.
What's your name?
Ana Clara.
Ana Clara.
Yeah.
Have you been inside Cracolandia many times?
Many times. A few many times.
Crazy.
Everything's gonna be okay.
The police make an action sometimes in the morning. They try to take somebody there. So
I'm following you guys. That's it. I'm not gonna.
be aware.
I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just following you guys.
Don't expose so much the camera.
Shit, this is intense.
Cracolandia is directly next to the city's busiest train station that looks straight out of a movie. If you come to Sao Paulo as a tourist, you might not even realize that the main attractions like this concert hall are uncomfortably close to this sketchy neighborhood. Since the 1990s, the increasing drug use presents serious health risks to the community as well as spreads diseases like HIV/AIDS and hepatitis. NGOs like the ones I'm with play an important role in supporting these highly vulnerable individuals. But the situation is complicated due to the increasing development and popularity of Sao Paulo. As the city evolves, volunteers are worried that those already suffering will get left behind.
The whole street over here used to be the Cracolândia. Today,
They moved it.
they moved it. The police is always moving them. A lot of police are going around.
And what do they do here?
They used to bring bodies.
For what reason?
They kill people in the, in the dealing of the mafia. They used to kill people here, and they used to decapitate. They used to decapitate. This is our users. This is our users.
There's literally a fight right in front of me on the street. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my
That's
God.
no fun.
Eu não quero ver. I don't want to see this. I don't care ver isso.
Beating his head into the street.
I asked him why he doesn't stop the fight. He said it's not the orientation, but it looks like she wants to die. They are totally drunk. They're probably totally in drugs. You don't like to see that.
I mean, I can see, I have a high tolerance for seeing anything, but that was pretty intense. What is this nice building right here?
This is a very nice theater called Sala São Paulo. It's one of
It's like, bro, I don't know. Like, even like New York or Philly, like, if it gets that dangerous, people, like, there's cops that are there to actually stop stuff. Like, if there's fighting, shooting, and stuff like that, cops are actually there to stop it. In New York and Philly and San Francisco, like, they actually are there to stop it. Like, and actually, like, I don't know.
the nicest theaters I've seen. Our organization did already here many concerts. It's in the middle of the Cracolândia, in the worst place, and you have a nice European style building, you know. But the area is to be nice here. Unfortunately, the drugs killed the whole area.
Is just crack or is many different drugs?
Qual drogas que mais se usa aqui?
Crack, cocaína, love.
People inside there, they used to be doctors, used to be lawyers, they came into the drugs, to crack, they cannot live. They stay there, they sell everything they have. Said you have people with degrees over here. People that
Like
have
living
degrees.
here?
They are in the Cracolândia.
But now they just do crack and they're stuck.
Just crack.
Directly on the other side of Cracolandia is a nice church that looks like you're in Europe. Hello, Europe. It's crazy to walk on these streets and just see the walls, the graffiti you can just smell in the air. It's hard to point my camera forward right now, so I gotta kind of film up and walk against the wall here. Oh man, this is one of the most intense places I've been in my entire life. It's like something you don't want to see and something you don't want to think that exists, but it exists. And these are real humans with real lives, with parents and kids and hopes and dreams. Police are literally on every corner here patrolling, but they don't go inside. Like here's another police car right here. Jeez. Look at that, man. Look at that. What a collection of trash right there.
This is a central train station. That's why I told everybody, a lot of trains
So we're right in the middle of the city.
right in the middle of the city. And it's to be a nice place. I'm talking about 50 years ago. We're gonna go in the middle. It's gonna be tight. We're gonna go in the middle. Don't. It's gonna be like a lot of people. Take it easy. See, that's what I'm talking about. He's doing, look what he's doing.
He was openly doing crack. He's literally doing crack on the middle of the street. What is that stick? Is that how they smoke it, or is that how they inject
How
it?
they inject it, how they some people do like
Crazy, man.
hide the camera.
Okay. We are now entering. It's very intense already.
I'm not gonna go in. You gonna go in?
Hoje é pequeno, mas
Welcome to Krakow.
Dude, that is
aí, ó. Espera
insane.
direita, tem meu pé lá na frente.
Holy shit. Do these people have knives and guns or no?
They do.
Nice. Can we talk to the police so they can watch us if something happens?
Yeah.
Nós temos olheiro.
As we approach the outskirts of Cracolandia, we have a chance to interview some police officers.
Why don't you guys go in there? Why do you just kind of stay on the outside and look around?
Tem que existir todo aparato.
The police could go inside, they could go in wherever you want, but there has to be an operation, has to be something. Just to go in to cause, there has to be an operation.
Are you scared that you'll get attacked if you go inside?
Ser atacado pelos.
No?
Fazer a nossa segurança.
He's not scared, but he has to make sure that the security for the civilians, for the police, it's good. So
Nós não recomendamos.
we're not recommended to go in, he says.
Nós acreditamos no trabalho de vocês, né? É um trabalho missionário, né? Tudo.
A lot of sickness inside there. A lot of we don't recommend people to go
Yeah.
in there. There's many disease.
Yeah.
São como se fossem cadáveres.
He said they live like people, like bodies. They forgot to die.
Walking
dead bodies, but they forgot to dead.
Please take care of yourself, all right?
Fique seguro.
I respect you for being here. Obrigado. Obrigado. Interview with the police, check.
She told me, you guys cannot go there alone. You guys are crazy. So
So you can see in this park, there's still people doing crack openly. It's like the outskirts here.
he's a user of crack.
Can I ask him a question? How long have you been living here?
91, 92.
That's when I was born. I was born in 91. Can you tell me what it's like to like live here?
Hoje em dia, pra mim, eu não tenho mais vontade, né? Eu sei que é pouquinho.
It's stressful, and his wife smoke like crack, but he don't have any
Anymore?
anymore.
Obrigado.
It's not.
Hey bro, what's your name?
Fran,
How are you? Are you
tudo
okay?
bem? Tá bem?
Yeah. What's it like to live out here?
É complicado,
Complicated. Why?
porque é uma vida que você leva para conhecimento, né? Nem tanto.
It's a life where you're trying to know more things. It's not even the addiction.
A cura tá dentro de nós a todo
The
momento.
cure is inside of us.
Até o último dia da sua vida você vai ter que.
The last day of your life, the cure is by you.
Are you scared of the police?
Tem medo da polícia?
No? They don't mess with you?
Respeito, there is respect.
Really? Hey, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it, man.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Sucesso. Saúde.
I can see that in his eyes, you can see that he wants help, but yeah.
I'm checking out.
You're freaking out? You haven't been in here before?
Not inside.
Really?
Not inside after the gates. I'm checking out.
Where are we gonna go? Like when we go inside, just walk
We're
through?
gonna cross. Careful with your camera. Be careful with your camera. Stop.
Pega na direita.
Have you walked through?
Yeah.
You're a badass.
Tá?
Não.
Eu vou botar o seguinte, ó.
I'm not.
Vocês ficam...
Vai entrar ou não vai entrar?
Vamos entrar.
Ah, there's police here. Look, there's police.
Oh, there's police everywhere on the outside, but they don't go inside.
Aí.
Why are there? Oh my God, look at all the police, bro. That's crazy. Holy shit, we're going inside?
Put in the bag. Put in your pocket. Put in your pocket.
Okay.
And just like that, we've entered Cracolandia. What I'm seeing are hundreds of addicts sitting openly in the street, wrapped in blankets and puffing on crack pipes. Some people are roaming around, eyes wide open and frantic, searching for stuff to sell. They're mostly thin and sick looking, with faces twisted from years of drug use. Trash is scattered everywhere, and the smell of body odor is hanging in the air. As we keep walking, the police are watching us nearby, just a few steps away. They're keeping a close eye on everything, but don't intervene with the drug deals happening in plain sight. Instead, they focus their attention on other crimes, like robbery. But who's to blame here? There are no good guys, just chaos.
Hey, Barrow, how do you feel right now?
Now it's feeling good, but it's crazy.
Dude, that is insane, bro. How do you feel walking through that street?
Scary. But everything's gone. Everything be okay.
Like, I don't know. I feel like this dude has been through so much. Like, I don't know him, right? This is my first time watching the video, but obviously to do these type of videos, you had to have been through so much things already, and to like not be like just self-aware of what you're putting yourself in, and like having like, I don't know. That's why I don't understand how like some people like just continue to record in certain situations, right? Like, you just gotta be like self-aware and know how to move tact to understand like, maybe I shouldn't be directing this full-on camera into some crackhead's face. Maybe I shouldn't just have it directly pointed at my, like, you know what I mean, chest level, holding it to get a good angle and lighting on this person's face. Like, I don't know. It's just certain people like that do this certain things. Like, you just kind of like eventually you just learn like, hey, camera angles and things like that are like very important. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you see it in Brandon Buckingham, you see it in Tommy G. Like, the way they like maneuver and keep the cameras and stuff like that. Like, they've been through trial and error to understand like, all right, and when certain situations are going down and stuff like that, this is where we cut, and this is where we, put the camera down and stuff like that. Like, half the time, Tom doesn't even tell his cameramans when to put the camera down. Like, they just kind of already kind of started doing it. But I don't know, man. It's just like in this situation right now, it's like you want to get quote unquote the content right, or the message out there, but there's got to be a certain way to do it, because like, I don't know. It's like it's thank you for doing the video and thank you for spreading the light on it, but don't put yourself in more danger than you're already in. Like, even though you might think you're a good group of people that have been through this through sometimes and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just, you never know how the people in the area are feeling that day. The day that they went in there, they probably went in there with some food, some snacks, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But today, you know what I mean, the people that live in that area could say, hey, you know what I mean, what's this ginger dude doing walking through here with a camera or such and such and whatever, and decide to throw up an uproar, or you know what I mean, someone got skimped on some drugs, now all of a sudden they want to fight a cop and fight this dude and that dude. It's like, you never really know what if it's a good day or not a good day.
I feel they are normal people, but they are lost. It's scary. It's not this world. You're in a dark place.
Literally everyone is openly smoking crack. They have these metal.
Everyone.
Every person in there. It's crazy to me that the police are surrounding this whole area, but they won't go inside.
You could see kids from 13 years old here smoking crack. By night is double, triple of people here, because now they go all over the city to grab.
It's completely insane, right?
It's completely insane. They are soulless.
Yeah, they are soulless. Yeah. How do you give back to the community? What do you give them?
Well, we give them food and clothes, and we can do that much. Like, we do our best.
What experience.
Yeah, man, my heart is racing. Is your heart racing?
Thank God.
Hey, you were scared.
I said it. I was scared.
Why do you think Sao Paulo has such a big gap between rich and poor? Like, what's the reason for that?
It's missing a lot of government help, social help, Medicare. I'm working on an NGO, so I see, oh, you're very, very rich, or you're poor, like you have to wait online for 3 years to get a doctor's appointment. It's missing more work from the government to help these people to get to
the government doesn't care because they are rich themselves and they just don't give a shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
how can people watching this video, how can they help?
pay more attention. When you see something, try to help people. Try to go through good institutions that they're doing good work. Be involved of taking care of people, looking for people to help. It could help in many, giving your time, giving your money, giving ideas, spreading the good word out there. There's so many ways how to help today.
Dude, Thank you for this experience. I mean, I don't know if I should say thank you, but
No,
I'm happy to see how you're helping the community.
we're trying to make this world better. That's our purpose here.
By now, I've seen all that my eyes can handle, and it's time to leave Cracolandia. Interviews with the homeless reveal a city struggling with deep-rooted issues, not limited to crime and addiction. Tensions with the police underscore the urgent need for more effective solutions. While my experience in Cracolandia fills me with sadness, it also fuels a determination to advocate for change. Thank you to all the volunteers for taking me around these streets, and thanks to you guys for watching this video.
I don't know, man. It's just sad to see that this happens everywhere in in the world. Like there's there's always gonna be a drug infested city, town, area. You know what I mean? Just there's always gonna be something, and you know what I mean. There's so many people that want to make a change, or there's so many ways that you can change it. It just like how do you go about it? How do you get the government to really care? How do you get the cops to really care? How do you get the public to really care about it until affects them, their livelihood, and them economically and socially? Like it I don't know, man. Shout out to Drew for making the video. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in Sao Paulo that's actually, you know what I mean, trying to do good for their city, country, for their community, for the people. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody that is really trying to do good and do good for the right reasons. Not try to make a profit off of it, but do good because you actually want to see a change in your area and in the people's lives that actually want to do good and actually deserve to actually have a change in their life. You know what I mean? There's probably people in there that are on drugs and sell drugs, and those people should be locked up. And there's people in there, like he said, that lost their job, lost their family, divorce, whatever, and fell in hard times, and should be brought back up in a very steady way to integrate it. I mean, to be um reintroduced into society. So shout out to Drew. Hey man, thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, man, like, comment, subscribe, and share a friend, share their girlfriend. Let's grow the community up. I'm gonna put all my social down in the description down below. Sorry for my words, man. I appreciate y'all for watching the video, and let's check y'all out soon. Peace.
I put the new 4Gs on the Jeep. I tap and tell her, let it